Hello everyone, it's Monika and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm coming to you with another inspiration with this beautiful digital collection called Color Your World. And this collection was designed and created by Monika. She is a quilting lady here on YouTube. So she has 24 sheets of A4 papers and sentiments that's in the paper collection. She also have SVG and PDF files like paint brushes, an easel, and there is a artist apron. So I'm going to link everything below with the video so you can check it out. Today I'm going to work with the digital papers, sentiments, and I also prepare myself those paint brushes as well from the SVG or PDF, whichever way you want to use them, because if you've got electronic cutting machine you can use SVG. If you don't have cutting machine like that, you can use PDF, print it off and cut it out. It's not a problem at all. So yes, I'm going to put this collection aside. If you want to see all the papers, but you can see them here, all the presentation, I'm going to link my previous video where I showed you the full collection and the sentiments plus my project which I've done. But today I would love to share with you the step-by-step tutorial for this hexagonal pop-up fancy fold card, which I've done before because of the base. Yes, that's why I think that's how it should be called, but I love this card and it's my favorite recently. So that's why I'm going to repeat the tutorial. So we need I actually scored them already, but I will show you. We need 2 pieces of card, depending on what kind of base you want. I am going to do a white card base, so I'm using white card, but you can use craft, black, whichever color you prefer. So this one measures 3 inches by 6.5. Let me just write it here. 3 inch by 6.5. And those are the same pieces, and then we need one piece which measures 11 inches by 2, 11 by 2 inch. And then okay, and those smaller pieces we need to score at 2 inches, 4 and 6 inches. The same with this one, 2 inches, 4 and 6. We've got those 2 ready, and now this long one we need to score at 3 inches. Let me double check if you can see everything. 3 inches, 5.5 and 8 inches. 3 inches, 5.5 and 8. So once we've got all those elements for our card base ready, let's put it together and we can decorate it. Yeah, it's okay, I will cover that bit so I can keep those measurements so you can still see it. So we need to join those 2 pieces. You've got that little tab over here. This one is for actually joining those 2 pieces together. So that's the small one. You can use liquid glue, you can use double-sided tape, it's all up to you. And now we're going to join the other bit. So you've got this one on that side. I prefer to use my liquid glue, and as I told you before, I really like this bookbinding glue by Craft Stash. That's what I'm using at the moment, a creative craft product bookbinding glue. I will try to link it below the video so you can check it out if you want to have it. And of course I'm going to link all the papers and the full collection to Monika's page so you can check it out. So you've got that hexagon base, and now we're going to put that top bit together so we will have the card base ready. I don't have to erase those measurements because they're going to be covered, so I don't have to worry about that. I'm going to put the glue on both sides on those longer pieces. So you put glue, you fold it together, fold it in half, put glue on both sides, and then you can actually slide it in. Make sure that it's aligned with the bottom of your card. Press it down. You can use your phone folder, press it down. And this is our card base for the hexagonal pop-up a fancy fold card. So you can see it's a really nice base, and it will should fit, it depends on the mats and layers, of course. It should fit 6x6 envelope. Let me just grab the envelope. So depending how high you're going to put your centerpiece, then it's all up to that as well. Okay, so I've got my elements ready, and let me tell you, so I'm going to decorate my card all around here. And this one is going to be my front, because I'm going to put that centerpiece in here to cover my measurements. And those, I think I wrote it at the back of one of the pieces. So the mat measures 1 3/4 of an inch by 2 3/4. So that's the measurements for your mats. So I'm going to decorate my card around, even the back. So I love this. This one is holographic paper I got from Craftorama here in London. We went, I think it was back in March, where we had a craft show, and yes, I think there is only once a year now. So this is my treat to go meet other friends, crafty friends, and shop together, which is really nice. So I'm using that holographic card, and I think that would make those that design paper pop really nicely. So I'm just wondering how many of you already got this digital collection. If you have already bought this collection, let me know, because I'm really curious. And of course I will be checking social media to see who already crafted with that collection, because I'm really curious what you're going to create with those beautiful papers. And I love how vibrant and how beautiful is that collection. I just love it, especially for people who want to do some mixed media backgrounds, but they are afraid of creating a mess, like myself. Then I think those papers are just perfect. So and now I need to decide which one is be my front. This one will be my front because of this those measurements. And now I cut myself mats. My mats measures a 1/4 inch smaller, so this one will be 1.5 inch by 2.5. So I'm going to keep that one here, so you can write it down for yourself. Or if you want to create a smaller margin, then it's all up to you. I usually create one which is my mat is bigger than my layer by 1/4 inch, and it works for me, and that's how I usually do. So yeah, but it's your personal choice. So as you can see, this holographic paper makes this blue pop really nicely, and that's how I like it. So that's my last piece. And yes, that's my front, as you can see, beautiful. And that's my back, and I'm going to keep that side without layers. And now I prepared myself this big piece. As you could see on previous project, when I did that card, I used oval shape, but I thought, okay, let's change something. So now I'm going to use this one, and let me see if I will be able to fit that one into my envelope. Just don't want to. Yes, I think it's still fine. So I think I'm going to use the envelope as my guide to put this element on top. So what I'm going to do, I'm applying glue only on that. You see, all those measurements will be covered now. So you put the glue on that little bit, and then adhere your It can be any shape you like. That's the beauty of this card, that it doesn't have to be oval, square, circle, whichever shape you want to do. As you can see, it looks really nice, and I love the square effect. Yeah, I like it a lot, and it's going to have this beautiful effect. I love it because you will see this, as you can see, it's quite big. So now, and I love the colors, I think they work really well, nicely. So I created those paint brushes, so I colored them with alcohol markers. Maybe they're a bit too dark, but yeah, I'll add some gems maybe. That's what I was thinking too when I was designing this card. So let me put the sentiment first, and then I will know exactly where to place my paint brushes. And I think I will add some sparkly gems because I need more sparkle on this card, even though we've got this holographic card. But I just love a touch of more sparkles. So now I need to place this paintbrush in a way that, yeah, and I wanted them like so. Okay, so let me start with the blue one first, because I put some foam pads underneath just to lift it up. This is how I like my cards. I hardly ever create flat cards, so that's how I want them to be. So this one will be like this. And I think the sentiment works really, really well with those paint brushes, and I think it could be for a friend. It could be if you add maybe birthday sentiment, but even without the birthday sentiment, if you write your wishes, you can indicate that it's for someone's birthday. So you see, this is a very quick card because I actually did a lot of preparation before recording, so I hope you appreciate that it's not a really, really long video. I hope you like this card base, and I hope you like this collection, and I will really want to know if you created anything with this digital collection by Monika. So this is my card, and I'm still thinking about adding a few bits and pieces. I was thinking about adding some sparkly beads, because why not? I love adding those. And yeah, I think I've got something here I could use. Because of this holographic paper, I could use those very sparkly ones as well. Let's see. Yes, and I will, because sometimes, I don't know how it is with you, but when I think too long, I just, yeah, it's not easy. You have to just go with the flow and just react to your creativity, like those. And I think I might drop one here to see, or maybe it's too much. No, I'm going to keep those two for now. I might add a bit more later, but for now I'm happy with the result of this card, and I hope you like this card, and I hope you like this style of card and the collection as well. So this is my Hexagonal Pop-Up card with Color Your Word digital paper collection and SVG files by Monika. Go over to her YouTube channel to learn more about this collection, and I will link all the products below the video so you can check it out. Hope you like this one, and yes, thank you so much for watching, and let me know what do you think about it. So yes, have a lovely weekend, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.